The search is on for the family of one of the UK's last World War II veterans who died alone in his flat in London as preparations are made for his funeral next week. Flight Sgt Peter Brown was born in Jamaica. He joined the RAF in 1943 and served as a radio operator and air gunner on Lancaster bombers. He never married and had no children, but it's hoped some surviving relatives may be found. Helena Wilkinson reports.
This is Peter Brown when he was serving as a flight sergeant in the Royal Air Force in 1945. Aged 17, it's thought the young Jamaican had travelled thousands of miles so he could volunteer to fly and fight in World War II. After training, he flew as a crew member in the Avro Lancaster, Britain's famous strategic bomber that was used as the RAF's main weapon against targets in Germany. In December, the Air Force veteran died alone in his flat in West London.
Fiercely independent, stubborn as hell, but a wonderful guy, always smiling. He was never miserable. We sort of chatted about his health. He was always complaining about one thing and another, but he kept going. So my knee hurts, but I got to walk to the shops, got to keep it going.
Peter Brown had no known relatives. Now officials are searching for family members to attend his funeral. After Peter Brown came to Britain, he trained as a wireless operator and air gunner, and he flew in a Lancaster bomber like this one when he served in 625 Squadron. He was one of 450 young black men from the Caribbean, Africa and parts of the UK to fly with the RAF during the Second World War.
There were specialists. It became a tightly knit team. Everyone's survival depending on everyone's ability to do their jobs. They were the best and the brightest. They took only the best and the brightest. His job was one of that team. Without him, they would not have been able to go forward.
It's hoped that anyone related to Peter Brown or anyone who knew him will get in touch ahead of his funeral next week so he can be given the very best send-off he deserves. Helena Wilkinson, BBC News.